Do you ever feel a little bit lonely as a photography business owner? Like, do you ever find yourself looking around and just going, man, I wish there was somebody who would come alongside me and encourage me and support me and cheer me on and share this vision, this dream that is just bursting out of my heart nonstop 24/7? That's what we're talking about in today's video. Let's dive in. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Square 8 Studio YouTube channel. My name is Rob Green. I'm a photographer and educator based out of Fort Worth, Texas. And each week I'm here to give you tips, tricks, and inspiration to help you build your business, wow your clients, and make photo magic. And today I want to talk about something that, let's be real, we don't really like to talk about. And that's the loneliness factor of running your own photography business. Because let's be real, being a photography business owner can be a little bit lonely. I saw a study recently that suggested more than 2/3 of photography business owners are struggling with this sense of loneliness. And that got me thinking, man, is that for real? And so I started asking around some of the students in my courses, and they were like, yeah, we experienced this. I started asking people on Instagram, what have you experienced with this? And they're like, yeah, we experienced this. There's just this sense of isolation and loneliness. I started reading articles and came across even one author who put it this way. They said, to be a photographer is to willingly enter the world of the lonely because it is an artistic exercise in invisibility. Whoa. An artistic exercise in invisibility, right? Because you're capturing other people's moments. You're constantly trying to be a fly on the wall and just not even be noticed in what you're doing. And yet you have all these ideas, you have these dreams, you have all this stuff that's in your heart that you want to be known and you want people to know about. But you finish shooting other people's big moments, whether it's senior photos or wedding photos or family photos, and then you go back home and it's you and your laptop, or it's you and your desktop, or it's you and your tablet. And you're editing away on this stuff, and it's like, man, it can get, if you don't have people around you that are a part of this dream of yours, it can feel a little lonely at times. So what do you do with that? Well, today I want to offer you 4 ways to combat loneliness in your photography business. And the first one is this: connect with local photographers in your area. This may sound crazy. You may think, oh, I tried that once and they totally shut me down. But I'm telling you, if you feel like you're in an area where there's not a lot of just like support happening in the photography community, you be the one to lead out in this. And to make this really practical, it can be as simple as start out on Instagram, social media, encourage one photographer in your area every week. Then from there, branch out once a month, ask a photographer in your area to go grab lunch or coffee with you and just connect. You don't even have to talk about photography if you don't want to, just connect with them as people. And then once a quarter, once every 3 months, try and plan a shoot with another photographer, just for the idea of getting out there and experiencing and sharing in each other's dreams together. So connect with other photographers in your area, and seriously, be the one to lead out in this. If you're like, man, I've tried that, I don't know that that's gonna happen for me, I feel like I've struck out every time I've tried and I'm just discouraged, I need to be a part of something with some momentum to it already, well, my second suggestion is find a local photography community. I know for students who are already enrolled in courses by people like Caitlin James or Amy and Jordan, there are so many students enrolled in their courses that they have paired off and created little local communities. Like I know for me, I'm located in the DFW area. There's an AJ DFW group for all the people that have gone through Amy and Jordan's courses, but also want to connect locally with some other photographers with like minds and like hearts and want to love and serve clients well. So that's another option for you. A great option within that as well is the Rising Tide Society. This is a group that is specifically geared with that idea in mind. In fact, Rising Tide's vision is to cultivate a society of small business owners who believe in community over competition and have a desire to lead with love. Doesn't that sound refreshing? So look up and see if there's a Rising Tide chapter in your area. If there's not, maybe you want to be a part of starting one. Now, those 2 things are great, but they're also you and a bunch of other photographers. and not necessarily people who are fully on board with your dream, your vision. They have their dream and their vision, and so it can be great to connect with people who have similar passions, but they aren't necessarily like their primary goal isn't to be supportive of your dream and your vision. So where can you find those kind of people? Well, my third suggestion is to help that very thing. I want to suggest starting a college campus rep team. There are 17 million college students around the country located at over 2,000 four-year schools. That's a lot of schools in a lot of places, and that means there are tens of thousands of photographers who are living within a half-hour's drive of one of these campuses, and all these millions of students. And let me just tell you, I've experienced this in my own business, that when you have a campus rep team of college students, well-selected, well-chosen college students who are bought into your business, who are supportive of your business, who believe in what you're doing and want to help see you succeed, it can do wonders. If that's something that interests you, you can totally check out the link below this video. We have a waitlist going because we are about to open the doors on a 5-day free challenge to help you get your college campus rep team started. And then finally, the fourth thing I want to suggest is invite your friends and family to be a part of this with you. Just like you have friends that are passionate about one thing or another and you support them in that, invite them to support you. If you've got a spouse or kids at home that you love hanging out with and doing things with, invite them to be a part of it. Heck, don't just invite them to be a part of it, hire them to be a part of it. Show your kids the value of hard work. Show your friends how much you value their time and them coming along and support you. One of my buddies, Brandon, a former roommate of mine, edits a ton of my videos for my courses because I love having him involved with everything that's going on. So there's a ton of opportunities, whether it's coming along and holding a reflector for you, or whether it's coming along and being like your behind the scenes Instagram person. Whatever it may be, there are tons of opportunities to include your friends and family in this process with you. So these are my suggestions for how to start feeling a little less lonely in your photography business. Number one, connect with local photographers in your area. Seriously, encourage one photographer a week over social media. Invite one photographer a month to lunch or coffee, and then do a shoot, participate in a shoot with another photographer in your area once a quarter, once every 3 months. If that's not your cup of tea, jump in on a local photography community that already exists, like Rising Tide Society or one of the local KJ or AJ groups. Or if you're looking for people who will really come around you and your dream, invite your friends and family to be a part of the process, or tap into the nation's army of 17 million college students around the country who would love to jump on board with you and be one of your campus reps. If you'd like to learn more about how to do that, remember that link is below. You can jump in and sign up to be a part of that today. That's all I got for this week. Cannot wait to see you again for our next lesson, where we'll give you more tips, tricks, and inspiration to help you build your business, wow your clients, and make photo magic.